Hey guys, Tim from Buffalo Rock Brewing in Waterville, and it is coming along. This is a beautiful place. I'll show you the outside in a minute here. This is going to be the bar here. Say whatever you want, Tim, so people know.
Well, first, sorry about the mess. But,
well, you're building it.
We'd be basically in the pub right now.
Really cool, guys.
Tasting room, technically. And through the garage doors on the front here will be about a 12-foot patio out front. And then in the back, there'll be about a 25-foot patio.
Nice.
Out the backside to enjoy the sunshine and sunsets and hopefully warm weather soon.
Very nice.
This is kind of technically our front door when you come in. So we build a little bench here, like a place to sit down. You know, if we start getting busy to the point, especially right now with COVID,
right?
We can get into
right. Hopefully that'll change. What's this little room here?
So this is future kitchen.
Cool.
We're not necessarily in a hurry to put the kitchen in.
Right.
Our plan is to bring in food trucks and a variety of different foods.
Right.
And but we want the ability to do it. Also, we kind of know, or at least expecting, once COVID releases, festivals and stuff like that start happening.
Oh, you're going to be swamped.
We're going to go where the money is, which is where there's thousands of people instead of 200.
Right.
Or 100.
Look how beautiful that is, guys.
His and her restrooms, and then this is the brewing side. This is the fun area. Well, for us, but this is where the magic.
Wow, look at that! How many barrels?
This is a 3-barrel system.
Okay.
Basically, what happens is this barrel pretty much just holds hot water. We'll transfer that hot water onto our grains, and we'll let that sit. It's called steeping. Then we'll transfer into this kettle where we'll boil it, and during that stage is when you add your hops and some of the different flavorings. Some's before, some's after. Once it is done through that process, then it will transfer into this room, which is basically all fermenters.
Nice.
And once the beer is done fermenting, some of it's a visual thing, some of it's just aging. Sometimes there's additional flavoring that goes in that process.
Beautiful.
And then it would transfer into this room here, which is where we'll do our carbonation.
Your bright tanks here.
Tanks, yep.
You got conical fermenters, guys. Everything looks triclove. Look at this. Wow, big old mash tun. I'm envious, man. Wow.
Yeah, we're excited.
Fantastic.
We're going from basically basically we use old kegs that we cut out.
Yeah, sure.
Systems originally.
I just threw out a template to put your saw on that and cut a perfect circle off. Damn it, I would have gave it to you. It's all electric. You're not doing any gas?
This is all electric.
Check that out.
Basically, we weren't necessarily looking to go electric. We found this system and it kind of took us this direction. But yeah, everything's on PIDs and temperature controlled. Basically, it's a single hookup brew system. So once the pumps are hooked up, everything then is controlled with valves.
Wow, look at that big old pump. Whose system is it? Is it one person system here?
Yeah, it's stout tank.
Okay, I know there's a place in Toledo. They did. Is it them or?
I don't know exactly where stout's made. I think it's like maybe Minnesota.
Okay.
Like that.
Man, that's cool.
I thought it was somewhere like north.
Look at that. You already got your anodes in the water. That's pretty cool.
We've been testing with water, making sure everything pumps right, transfers. We can keep basically that control because this has a Hermes coil in it, so we won't put any heat on the grains at all.
Yep.
And we just transfer. We control the whole heat.
Right on.
Here. And then, so we run it just to make sure that we can control that. We have a one thermometer that we think is working a little bit funny, so we ordered a new one.
Okay.
But basically, we don't really need a thermometer in the boil kettle because, when it's boiling. So
what's the big door for on your mash tun there? So you have to get clean it
Take
out.
the grains out.
And can you get like a sight gauge for this? Is that, oh, it is a sight gauge. Okay, I didn't see that there. I was looking at the side. Cool. Very neat. Well, you appreciate it.
Possible like open date. You have one set up?
We think mid-May. It all depends right now. Here's where we are. We, with our building and during our inspections, there were a couple of things that we had to change. Because we made those changes, we had to submit new prints or amended prints to building regulations. That is, those prints are done and turned in. We're waiting for them to do their internal review. As soon as that's done, we will schedule our inspections. And all the changes are done except for we got a vent that we have to put in the door that's going in tonight. And actually, I was going to say plumb that sink out there, but my brother did that, I think, today. So, yeah. So we're expecting that when we have our next inspections, they'll all pass, which gives us occupancy. And then we have state inspection, which comes through and looks at our whole brew system. We have everything else done as far as like federal licensing, state licensing, all the local stuff.
Getting ready.
Once he comes in and green lights us, basically we have our license. Then we have to submit all of our beer recipes to the state. We can't submit them until we're licensed.
Oh, you have to give the recipe to the state, so they know the ABV and all that. Sure.
ABV.
I like your hop spider. It's bigger than the keg.
By registering your beer, would anybody else be able to look at your ingredients, or is that private?
I don't really know how that works, but most brewers, it's really not about the recipe so much. It's about being good at brewing and being consistent at it.
Guys, this is in Waterville. This is going to be really neat, and I'm leaving the area, which it would be fun to hang around, but life goes on. Here's the bar area. This is all cedar. Outside there's galvanized with cedar. It was really cool. Maybe I'll get some of that in a minute. But very cool. This used to be, I guess I didn't mention this, this used to be a car wash. These are all the different bays. You see the wall build outs there with each door. They never had doors. They put doors in, and they used to have overhead water. You wouldn't believe how much stuff they ripped out of here. You drive by, you wouldn't expect that much to be pulled out. There's the furring on the wall. Very cool. Very cool.
So when we carbonate the beer, we'll carbonate it at a refrigerated temperature. It accepts the carbonation much better or faster. And then, so once it's cooled back there, it'll stay cold till you drink it, basically.
How many are you going to have on tap?
We'll have 12 taps when we open. We'll be set up for 12 taps, but when we soft open, we'll open as soon as we have 8 beers on.
What's your favorite beer?
I'm kind of a hophead. I like real florally IPAs. Like, okay. I don't necessarily have to have that super bitter high, IBU. I'm more, give me something that's dry hopped and
almost towards the New England, between the New England. Yeah, right.
Yep, that's right up my alley. But I also have, like especially the last year, I haven't, if I go out, I don't even have an IPA. I would try any new beer that I haven't tasted, pretty much. Trying different flavors, giving us ideas of,
good deal.
I tried this type of beer, maybe we should try a recipe that's up, that direction.
You guys are going to be slammed during roast to booth and those, that's going to make it right there. So, we're walking down to Chowder's. I want to get some outside footage here, if you don't mind. And
that's our buffalo that'll be on the front.
Oh, this is so cool. Is that metal?
So that'll get mounted on the front wall.
Way cool.
Front door. We're hoping to have our signage mounted this weekend.
Give you an idea. Look, I'll put my foot in there. You see how big it is? That is neat.
Yeah.
So obviously you're inspired by the roast to booth, Buffalo Rock.
That's how we came up with it. Yep. We played with different names. We had decided on Praise Falls Brewing Company.
Okay.
Which was after we were trying to tie into Waterville, and really be a part of the community. And John Prey was the founder of Waterville, so
Right.
that's how we started that whole process. And we were having, like, we had told other people, like, this is what we're doing. We're going to open this, and everybody that we talked to, we said Praise Falls Brewing Company. They were like, Praise what? And they thought it was like Praise, Praise,
Right.
and everybody was like confused by it.
Instead of John Prey, right?
And then one day, like not much after that, we were talking, and then when we started talking Buffalo Rock, ideas just started coming as far as like logoing and different things, and we just feel like we got something that everybody recognizes the Buffalo. It's a not something that you see around here, but pretty much everybody knows what a buffalo looks like.
I think it's going to be a
Buffalo's in
success.
Michigan.
Yeah, like there's a place not too far west of here, I think like Wasion or maybe a little bit further.
like over
In
by
Indiana.
Murnville
Somewhere.
There's a dentist.
I've not seen it, but my brother
Yeah.
told me about
So
it.
the-
by Murnville area.
Yeah, the guy that owns what's the old church that renovated into a bar? He's a dentist.
I know what
There's
you're
a
talking about, yeah.
casket underneath the floor and all that.
You're talking Father John's.
Father John's, yeah, he's the dentist. He owns the Buffalo Farm out west.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Same guy.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Well,
They're an amazingly big animal.
you said it was Tim, right?
Tim.
All right, Tim. This is Tim from Buffalo Rock. Appreciate your time. Thank you for your hospitality. And
Sorry about the mess, but
Oh, it's all right.
as you can see, we're just about the cleanup stage.
It's all
I've-
construction.
I've been here for a couple decades, right up there, and we're leaving. I sold my house, unfortunately, so love to see this happen.
Out of town, or
Yeah, we're going out east.
Are you?
So-
Okay. All right. Well,
But,
best of luck with that.
Well, thanks. I mean, I'm
You
kind
come
of
back.
sad that I'm not here while you open, but we're
Yeah.
coming back for
When you
sure.
come back, we'll be here.
All right,
All right,
thank
thanks.
you.
Thank you.
Excellent. Here's the outside, guys. Check this out. Look at this corrugation, cedar. Looks like some T111 almost. It looks like a patio area over here. This is really going to be nice when they get her done. I know there's a neighbor up this hill here. He was very upset, almost petitioning against this when it used to be a car wash. And I just didn't, I don't think he understood what it could be. I mean, it's going to be a subtle crowd, a quiet group of people. It's not going to be your biker bar type thing. So, very cool. Anyway, thought that'd be a neat video. Adios.